What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Damien Cosplay, here to tell you this Sunday's story, which is a pretty exciting one, which is a roller coaster from start to finish. And I can't believe that I forgot that this whole point of my life even happened, because it was pretty funny now that you look back on it. Anyways, so you're probably looking at the title thinking, what the fuck is he talking about this time? I will tell you momentarily. But first, I gotta go back a little bit, okay? So we'll talk 2nd or 3rd grade. And I met this girl, Mariah, who I talked about in a previous video about the bullying in 7th grade. And we became friends. And, okay, so maybe not back very far. I just wanted you to know that. So, she liked this show, That's So Raven, and we'd talk about it a lot, and I liked it too, but she was, like, talking a lot. So then she came to me one day, and she was like, you know, I'm a psychic. Me being in 4th grade, I believed anything that anyone told me, so I'd be like, really? And then I was like, oh, now she's gonna be so cool, and I'm gonna be, you know, not as cool, and she's always trying to one-up me with everything, so I was like, well, I'm a psychic too. And she's like, really? I was like, yeah. So, we were the 4th grade psychics, and for some reason we didn't go around telling everyone, I guess because we kind of thought that they wouldn't believe us or something like that, or they would ask us to prove it. But we were clever. We said we were the type of psychics that only got visions sometimes, but we couldn't actually ask a question, or we couldn't actually always predict the future. So we really were copying That's So Raven. But, I remember getting lucky once because I said we would have no homework that day, and we ended up having no homework, so I was like, but it didn't just stop there. Oh, no. Because we were psychics. Trust me, we were psychics. But that's not enough. That doesn't make you special enough. So, not only were we psychic, we were superheroes, too. Let me tell you why. Because we said that we had superpowers. Okay? Her superpower was, I think mind reading. Yeah, hers was mind reading. So she could read people's minds. She never got mine right. Actually, she did like once, but that was just me saying, wow, you can mind read. That was it. She said that she could read other people's minds. And of course, the reason I was playing along with it, not because I believed her 100%, because I wasn't that gullible, but also because I think we both knew that we were both lying, but it was a fun game to play, and it was fun to be like, yes, we really have these powers, and we're really psychic. My power was super speed, because I was a fast runner, so I could pass it off. So I was like running, and then she was like, how come you're not running like so fast that I can't see it? And I was like, because I don't want anybody to know that I have superpowers, so I just run at like a moderate speed. So there was that, and we also had this thing where we would step into the closet, because there was this closet in my classroom where everybody would put their coats in, and it had a door that could close. We would be obviously in trouble if we did that. But we said that once we would step in the closet and close the door, and we would have like a mental talk, or like we would see our like super boss appear in front of us, and we would have like a meeting with the super boss. It sounds stupid now that I think about it, but at the time it sounded really fucking cool. So we would have conversations with the super boss, and then we would come out and be like, okay, we have a new mission, Mariah, you gotta buckle up. And we really did this. Really did this. And I remember one time we had a fight, and I got mad at Mariah. So I decided, how am I gonna get back at her? I'm gonna tell her other friend that she's a psychic. Because I'm a genius. So I told her other friend, I was like, you know what? Mariah is a psychic. And Mariah just stood there like, and her friend was like, oh my god, what's my future? Like, just totally believing it. I was like, okay. And during that fight, Mariah was like, you didn't believe me, did you? Did you really believe I was a psychic? That's so stupid. So I was like, oh. And then a week later we made up, and Mariah was like, no, I really am a psychic. I was just saying that to throw you off. And I'm just like, it worked! But anyway, that kept going throughout all of 4th grade. Like, we did, like, stupid random shit, too. Like, we would leave notes for each other and be like, that wasn't me, it was a villain or something. And we made up like super backstories, like how we got in contact with toxic waste and stuff, and this is how we were being, and I'm totally not even joking, this literally happened in 4th grade. This literally was a good portion of our 4th grade in our minds because we were centered around this, and nobody else knew. I don't think anybody else knew, but I think it was just the kind of thing that we were doing. But we did so much of it and talked about it so much and put so much effort into it that we started to believe it was real. We started to believe like we were actually psychic superheroes. Like we really believed it. Then after 4th grade, came 5th grade, and I don't remember if we were in the same class, but whether if we were or not, we didn't talk about it again. So it was like a strictly 4th grade thing. You can't be a psychic in 5th grade. It's gotta be 4th grade. But did you think it stopped there? No! Did not stop there. Actually, it sort of did, but like I threw in this one thing at one time where she was telling me that she could manipulate elements like water and fire and stuff. So I was like, okay, oh yeah, I'm gonna one-up you, son. I'm a fucking vampire! No, seriously, that's what I did. I'm not even joking. I wrote her a note on this little shred-up sheet of paper, and I was like, I'm a vampire. And I passed it onto her desk, and when she looked up at me, it's so weird now. When she looked up at me, I looked at her and I was like, so stupid, but I did that, and she was like, she believed me. I was like, wow. We were fucked up 4th graders. And that's the moral of my story. So if you guys have any funny stories from elementary or junior high, not high school, you gotta be youngsters. It's funnier when you're youngsters. So if you have any funny youngster stories, feel free to drop them below in the comments. And I actually have a few more funny things that happened within the span of 3rd and 4th grade, because we were young and I was like really close with Mariah at that time. So a lot of other funny stuff happened. But if I cram it all into this video, then I won't have stories for other videos. Sorry, I got random hiccups at random times. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to be filming a lot of these stories all in one shot because I'm going to Florida for 6 weeks, and I'm probably going to have a lot more things to do than these videos, so I figured it'd be easy to just get them out of the way and upload them consecutively. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I don't know what this is.